The other day, we got our hands on a very interesting SARM stack tried by one of the new members of the board. Male, mid-40s, recovering from a severely damaged shoulder, multiple rotator cuff tears, left latissimus, rhomboid, and was using MK2866, also known as Ostarine, for 25 milligrams a day, and MK677 at 25 milligrams a day for the past 12 weeks. He reported some crazy gains. Firstly, he was able to go back to lifting his ass off on the bench. No shoulder pain whatsoever. That's no mean feat coming from an injury like that. Secondly, he gained some 15 pounds of lean muscle mass and dropped body fat by 4%. He was so impressed with the results that he wanted to cruise with the stack for the rest of the year. Thankfully, we talked some sense into him and told him to take a few weeks off with a small PCT dose before restarting. Coming to the cycle, it spurred a lot of inquiries about Ostarine, or MK2866, for its purported fat-burning and muscle-building effects. Most were from middle-aged guys looking for body recomposition. So here's our 2 cents on this amazing compound that's always been a favorite with bodybuilders and us. What is Ostarine? Ostarine is a selective androgen receptor modulator, or SARM, that is widely used in bodybuilding and athletics. Remember Amanda Ribas's 2-year suspension from UFC? Like most of its siblings, it was chance discovered as a bodybuilding supplement. The intended use was to prevent muscle wasting caused due to cancer and other health conditions. Along with earning the reputation of being one of the only SARMs that has been clinically tested on humans, Ostarine is also one of the most famous SARMs of all time because it was the bone of contention in a lawsuit filed by one health supplement manufacturer against another. Controversies apart, it is immensely beneficial in any kind of illness routine or athletic activity. And it is not because it helps users gain a lot of muscle while trimming fat, which is one of its innate qualities. It's because Ostarine will amplify recovery. How to use Ostarine, or MK2866. There are tons of ways in which you can use Ostarine. You can use it alone in a 12-week cycle. You can stack it with other SARMs, the most notable ones being LGD4033 and MK677. You can even add it to your steroid cycle. Irrespective of what your goal is, the maximum dosage that you want to take is 25 milligrams a day orally. Do not exceed this dose no matter what junk you read on the internet. People might even take 100 milligrams per day. Don't be that guy who wants to add their name to the overdose obituary section. Stick to the recommended dose with a good diet and regular lifting. You can gain up to 12 pounds of lean mass. Even people who don't follow a diet and exercise routinely have gained at least 7 pounds in 12 weeks while using Ostarine. It has one of the longest half-lives, 24 hours, among all SARMs. So you don't need to divide your doses either. Just take one dose in the morning. What can you expect after using Ostarine? Like we said, that depends on a lot of other things also. How frequently are you lifting? What are your long-term goals? What about nutrition? Are you stacking it with other SARMs? Let's say you have your diet and exercise figured out and are using MK2866 as a standalone drug. Here are some of the results that you can expect. Muscle or joint healing. Ostarine is the bee's knees for healing and recovery. Muscle soreness becomes a thing of the past even in low doses. We've had users walk into the gym after a back-breaking leg day like it's their first day of lifting ever. In normal circumstances, they would barely be able to walk. This quality of MK2866 allows you to stretch beyond your normal lifting ability, especially for compound movements like squats and bench presses. A common problem with steroid usage is the fake sense of strength that it gives, which often leads to injury. Ostarine keeps you covered by speeding up healing like never before. Lean muscle gains. Ostarine is highly anabolic. With a good diet, that is, a calorie surplus, and workout routine, you will easily gain at least 8 to 10 pounds of lean muscle mass. Results may vary, mind you. There are some users who have gained as much as 15 pounds of lean mass and have compared Ostarine to a Primobolan cycle. There have been others who have just gained 5 pounds, so it would be fair to say that different people react differently to it, but 6 to 7 pounds is a safe number to expect. Vascularity. Ostarine is compared to Anavar in terms of vascularity that it gives you. Your veins start to bulge out like never before and keeps improving as you progress in the cycle. It hits the peak around the 9th week or so, and then stays consistent even during the PCT phase. Fat loss. Cutting cycles can be a pain. You are eating in a deficit. Your body is already in a catabolic state. Your metabolism is probably dented. Secretion of important hormones like insulin growth factor and testosterone are severely depleted. This is when a compound like MK2866 can be immensely beneficial. It allows you to burn fat for fuel and preserves your hard-earned muscle. It is this quality that has made it one of the best compounds for preventing muscle loss caused due to osteoporosis and cancer. Is it completely safe for use? Ostarine is a SARM, so it selectively affects cellular receptors in the body. You will not experience the typical side effects that steroids give you. There will be no gynecomastia, no hair loss, unwanted hair growth, no virilization in females, and no roid rage. However, it is still a very powerful compound when ingested, will cause some mild side effects. It will cause mild suppression of your natural testosterone production. It causes headaches, especially in the first few days of usage. If the headaches become unbearable, we recommend reducing the dose to half of what you are using until your body is accustomed to the compound. It does cause puffy nipples due to increase in serum estradiol. However, this happens in very few users, only who are extremely sensitive towards estrogen. To ensure that you allow your body to heal normally, follow a regular PCT protocol after a 12-week cycle of MK2866. Never extend your cycle beyond 12 weeks.